Yo guys, Beast, back with some more beastly content. Today I am going to be showing y'all the best area to be farming for your tier 5 armor and weapon materials, as well as, you know, the advanced gear bench, the advanced supply bench, any of the higher end stuff, even some of the water pump requires the automatic part and things like that. All of those parts, all of those materials, all of the dust, all of the bulletproof fibering, all of this stuff that you're going to need to make all this tier 5 stuff and all this in-game stuff, all of it is farmable here. So the first area we're going to be covering 3 locations here today. And this first location is actually this amazing motel here. And as you can see, we're absolutely speeding through this. But any open door basically equals 3 or 4 loot chests full of junk that's going to contain stuff like electronic parts, all sorts of things like that. You can even unlock some paintings by doing this. There will be random paintings in this as well, and you'll unlock your painting blueprints. So that is all pretty cool as well. As you can see here, easy painting unlock, as well as a ton of parts for your tier 5 weapons and armor, as well as your gear benches and all that. You know what I'm saying. As you can see here, absolutely blasting through this thing. This does not take but like literally a minute to harvest, and you will be able to make probably a good near full set of tier 5 armor and even guns. I already have a tier 5 gun. I have everything but 3 pieces on tier 5, and that's just because I don't have all legendary blueprints. I did just unlock the gloves. I do have the materials already before doing this farm, and we will see at the end just how much materials we got from doing this farm. As a matter of fact, this farm is repeatable. You can do it every day that you log in. So if you're on that week 3, maybe for that entire week, you just prepare and get to level 50 and get your tier 5 stuff up, because that's the main thing. The level itself doesn't matter too much. It's not going to be that much of a boost for anything. The main thing is actually getting your tier 5 armor and weapons, and also the gear bench, the synthetic bench, all the advanced benches, all of the, you know, your water pumps, so you can get them out there harvesting some oil. You can get yourself out there getting harvested acid if you set up the acid farm upright, which eventually I will be doing a guide over how to do a passive acid farm very, very soon. I'm going to be working on that. We're just going to need ourselves some energy links, so yeah, we'll see when we get those. But as you can see here, we are actually just going to be heading directly to the next area now. I did just mark it on the map. It shows the exact coordinates, so you can mark it on the map. It is just directly this way. I am also showing the area, so you can just follow along the video and go where I go if you do want to. However, I would suggest just marking it on the map, going back and pausing the video, clicking the coordinates, marking it on your map, and then going here, because this is an amazing area for junk as well. There's going to be so much junk here. You're going to be like, wow, there's even more junk here than there was at the motel, and it's a smaller building. Actually, I don't really remember if it's a smaller building or not. I think this one's not the biggest one. Yeah, this one's just the greenhouse, and the greenhouse is still really big. So as you can see here, we're finally at the greenhouse. We're just going to walk over the back of the fence here. This door, actually, at first I checked it, it doesn't open, so that sucks. There's no loot in there. But inside of the house, there's a ton of loot. As a matter of fact, every single thing you see with drawers on it pretty much has loot in it, and it's all going to be chock full of junk. There's even a storage chest in here with more junk in it, and literally everything with drawers is going to have loot in this house here. It is a ton of junk. It's going to be getting you the electronic parts you need. It's going to get the automatic parts you need. It's going to get the silicon dust you need, you know, all the materials that you need. Like I said, this second area is also amazing. All of these cabinets up and down are full of junk, guys. This shelf's full of junk, this cabinet's full of junk for days. All of this is tier 5 weapon and armor materials, so you will be able to get your in-game build built soon after following this farm here, because you're going to be getting a ton of materials to make the tier 5 armor. I will say overall it does not take that much time to farm out every single tier of armors, and 6 weeks does seem like plenty of enough time, seeing as how we are only 3rd week in on my server, and I'm already almost level 50, and I'm showing you a great way to farm tier 5 stuff. I am going to be able to make all tier 5 armor very, very soon. I just unlocked my gloves blueprint. I do need to complete one more seasonal goal thing, just making a 8+ calibration, which is part of why I'm doing this. An 8+ calibrated weapon, which really I need to do acid farms more than anything else. But the higher end acid farms, I don't really like doing cargo scramble, even though I really need to, because there's great stuff for doing cargo scramble. But yeah, you just run through here, you loot stuff. There's tons and tons of drawers. Look for drawers, check the drawers. Every single drawer that you see, you're going to check. This stairwell, at first I thought, oh, what about upstairs? But I couldn't get to upstairs. It was piled up with junk, which all of those drawers there were also full of junk, guys. Like I said, this is an amazing thing to find out about, guys. I mean, knowing this is just so easy. Every time you get on the game daily, go to Black Fells, you just go through, farm all the tier 5 materials. It is tier 5 materials. There's not a higher tier, so you don't really need to go to a higher level area than this. This is going to give you all the max tier 5 stuff. Literally just from outside of Black Fell. I mean, it's amazing. It makes the game so simple. It makes it so easy to get your armor and weapon upgraded, and it's going to make it where you can focus on other things in the game, and I love it. And we are now on to the final objective. I did just mark it on the map once again. Go back and pause it. I was talking, sorry. Go back and pause it. You'll see the exact coordinates. You can mark it yourself, or I mean, you can see right here. It's this building right here inside this fenced-in area here. Now, this building, I will say I had the most trouble with. I actually did die here. These past 2 areas actually have been highly like polluted with stardust pollution. So they actually lower your health down a lot here. So I didn't even bring any ammo with me like a dummy when I decided to do this. But I did get a whole bunch of stuff out of this. There's like desk and desk and desk. There's like probably 4 desks per room in here. And what I tried to do was just avoid the enemies as best I could. Now, I will admit, I did die here at least one time, and we're probably fixing to see that. But eventually, we did come back and claim all of our stuff, and really what got me was this storage crate right here, waiting for these to loot. I mean, it just got me. The enemies caught up with me. They all cornered me in this room. It was over. We had to come back, and when we did, we had to claim all our loot again, which we did, of course, because we had a whole bunch of junk on us that we dropped when we died both times. So, we are finally going to be finishing this off here. This is the final location. And like I said, after you do all these locations, you should definitely be able to make whatever the heck you were working on when you were making your tier 5 stuff. Because this area gives you so much, and it is plenty of junk. It's absolutely enough junk, for sure. There's also even a weapon crate in here. I mean, there's a free weapon here, too, and it's a little bit of energy link. So, hey, look, free weapon crate in this area on the final location. Yeah, pretty good if you ask me. So, you want to go through and do every single room, which is what's going to take a while. And once again, I did this with absolutely no ammo. You don't even need to bring a gun to any of these. You can just walk around the enemies. Now, if you're going to walk around the enemies, do it wisely. I will be showing you a wiser way of doing it here in a minute. Earlier, I was just kind of trying to brute force the game. I realized that, took a step back, and I was like, okay, well, let's try a different play style. How about we walk away from the zombies when they come at us instead of letting them punch us in the face and kill us. And it worked out a lot better, it turns out. If you don't let zombies punch you in the face, they can't kill you. So, next we're going to go up the stairs, and as you can see, another enemy is spawning, and we have no ammo. So, we are just going to be doing a quick mad dash through each of these rooms. And as you can see, each of these rooms is full of desks, and each desk is full of so much junk, guys. This is literally amazing. That's like 6 desks in one room, guys. I mean, this is literally better than the motel. This one building here is literally going to be better than the motel, because look at all these office desks here full of junk. It's nuts. And then on the other side of the hallway, there is one more doorway to go through. And upon going through this doorway, we will find our final bit of junk. We will be going back to the base soon just to see exactly how much we got there. And as you can see, another formula for a painting, guys. Paintings unlock galore here. But we are finally back at base. We are heading into base. One thing I will mention is H37, the paper dolls, both are some great deviants because they both do be bringing you some junk. I didn't have my H37 actually charged up, so I did go ahead and recharge his mood here real quickly, or recharge his enemy energy with his mood here real quickly, so that he'll go out and collect me some junk too. But as you can see here, 72 total parts collected from that, and as you can see, it's just tons and tons of stuff being handed to me. And as you can see, I'll go ahead and show you the set I'm working on. We got the Lone Wolf gloves finally as well now. So once I have the energy links, we will be making that. But I do believe this is the end of the video, so go ahead and leave a like on it if you did enjoy it, and keep it beast mode.